Hey all, this is day 8 of a 30-day English grammar course. Today we will learn how to talk about future actions and events. Did you observe what I said just now? I said we will learn. It implies that you are going to learn something new after the video starts. I will eat, I will sleep, I will play. These are all the actions which you intend to do in future. Whenever you're talking about an action that you intend to do in the future, you simply need to add will in front of the verb in your sentence. So the rule of the simple future tense becomes subject plus will plus verb as it is in its base form, which is also known as V1. And simple future tense is one of the easiest of all the tenses because irrespective of the subject you use, will and verb is not changing. I will go, she will come, they will leave. Not only will, you may also use going to while discussing about the future. Going to is not a tense, but it is a special structure that we use to discuss about the future. For example, I'm going to buy a new car. I'm going to paint my house tomorrow. In both these cases, you have already made the decision before you made a statement, right? You already have the intention of buying a car. You already have the intention of getting your house painted even before you made the statement. In this case, you may go for going to. The other situation where you may use going to is when you are making a prediction about something. For example, the sky is dark, it is going to rain. It's 8 p.m. I'm going to miss the train. In both these sentences, you are predicting that something is going to happen basis the present evidence. Here the evidence is dark sky or 8 p.m. So you may use going to in two types of situations. One, where a decision is already made even before you speak. Two, when you're predicting something. So whenever you're talking about future actions or events, you may either select will or going to. But if you have a confusion about what to choose, simply stick to will. Usage of shall is also correct, but we generally do not use in regular conversations. I will tell you the exact uses of shall as we proceed in this video. Now, if you have to make a negative statement, you simply need to add not in front of the verb. I will not go. She will not eat. They will not come. So the rule of simple future tense while making negative statements is subject plus will plus not plus verb in its base form or V1. Now you know how to make affirmative and negative statements about future actions. But what if you have to ask a question about a future action? Now this is important and tricky. I want you to listen carefully. Let us see how the meaning changes depending on the usage of shall and will in a question. Can you do this job for me? Is perfectly alright. That's a good way to ask someone. Whenever you're requesting someone, you may also start the question with will. Will you do this job for me? Shall you do this job for me? Is wrong, right? It doesn't sound good. Will you do this job for me is the right statement. So whenever you're making a question which is a request, always start this question with will, not shall. Now you want to request someone to keep quiet. Will you keep quiet for me? Or shall you keep quiet for me? Which one do you think is correct? It is will you keep quiet for me because it's a request. Then where is shall used? Shall is used when you are offering to do something or you are giving a suggestion. Like, shall I open the window? You will not say, will I open the window? That's wrong. Shall I open the door? Correct. Will I open the door? Wrong. So whenever you are offering to do something, you should always start your question with shall. And of course, the subject in this case need to be either I or we. If the subject is other than these two, then you simply stick to will. Shall we go to the movie? Shall we attend the party? Now these two are suggestions. That is why you started your question with shall. So remember, shall is used when you are offering to do something or suggesting something. So now you know how to talk about future actions, make negative statements and ask questions in simple future tense. So why don't you try this exercise? As usual, post your answers in the comment section below so that I can review them. Well, this is it about simple future tense. As I said, it is one of the easiest tenses to learn. And yes guys, if you happen to visit to my channel for the first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button as well. Thank you guys. This is Yamini signing off.